Hello, hello.
This is Onion Witch and BeanTall. Onion Witch might sound a little froggy just because,
Onion Witch is a frog.
yes, ribbit.
I mean, there's a reason we call Onion Witch a witch.
Yes, it's not that I turn people into frogs, I turn myself into a frog on a regular basis. Okay, so, last time I checked, we were on Korriban. I'm gonna grab,
Was there anything else we want to check with the,
I think we were pretty good, actually.
Right?
Yeah, we got the star map.
add.
I'm just trying to remember, like, last time on... I went with it, sorry.
Sith happens.
Sith. Oh, Bean. Yeah, I think we've done everything we needed to, actually.
Mostly, yeah.
I'm gonna do a quick talk with Jolie, just to...
Got something on your mind, dude?
Do you have any grumpy old man stories? Why did you leave the Jedi?
Who said I left the Jedi?
You did. You said you weren't a Jedi any longer.
Well, technically I was only a Padawan. Not that that makes a difference to most, but as for the Order itself, no, I never left it. It left me.
Here we go.
What do you mean, it left you?
You know what I hate? Well, lots of things really, but I'm old and easily annoyed, but that's besides the point. What I really hate are how most people view the Jedi. Everyone thinks that the Jedi are perfect, that they can do no wrong. They think the Jedi Council is completely incapable of injustice.
I certainly don't think that.
I guess you aren't as stupid as you sometimes act. No doubt you've been on the receiving end of Jedi justice at least once, eh? And I'm not even talking about how some of us fall to the dark side. No, that's plenty indication of our fallibility. But it's something else entirely. No, I'm talking about how more than often not, your average robe-wearing Jedi can try to do the right thing and still be completely wrong.
Hell, nobody can be right about everything.
That's true, but it's not what I meant. I guess I'm not being clear, am I? Come to think of it, I don't have to be clear. Someone my age is entitled to ramble, damn it. But for your sake, I'll try to explain. I'll tell you a little tale about a Jedi master I once knew. Hortath, I think. Or was it Hortoth? I could never get it straight.
Go on, I'll listen.
Where was I then? Oh yes, Master Hortath. He was a kindly old Jedi who meant well, but the most nearsighted thing in the Corps, I swear. He would walk into walls, knock over tables, mistake apprentices for rancor beasts, that sort of thing. And he was too proud to submit to proper treatment. Some used to counsel him and urge to use the Force, Master Hortath. Allow the Force to see for you. But he refused to believe that his eyes were failing. He simply squinted more and more as the years went on. The other Jedi resignedly passing it off as the amusing quirk of a compassionate old man.
Go on.
So, one day a young Padawan meets Master Hortath in the courtyard and, not knowing of his blindness, asks him for directions to the council. Quite sure of himself, Hortath gave the lad directions, which happened to lead back outside and away from the Enclave. The Padawan is confused, naturally, and he asks if Master Hortath is sure, and of course Master Hortath says that he is. The Padawan suggests that perhaps he should have asked someone else. But the proud Hortath now feels insulted. He tells the Padawan to take the route he prescribed and no other. Rather dejectedly, the Padawan did as he was told, and so ended up leaving the Jedi Order forever. It was decided that the boy's fate was to leave the Order anyway, though whether that was out of respect for Hortath or because the boy went on to something else, well, we'll never know.
Oh. Okay. Ooh, that sneeze. Sorry. I get it. It's basically going for, like, you can't be so narrow-minded as to stick to your guns even if you're wrong. Like, you have to be able to be flexible enough to realize when you've made a mistake.
No, both of them were from before my time. Well before the Sith Wars, even. The tale is about blindness, and I thought the point was clear. At any rate, you think about it. You're the one who asked why the Jedi left me, remember? Now let's get going. My feet are itching for a good run.
Oh ho! Okay, so, Bean,
Hey!
Last time I checked, we'd finished up everything we need to do here. Does that mean you needed to fly to a new place?
No. Did you finish everything in Korriban?
I think so, because remember we got the star map, we'd done all
did?
the side route.
Okay,
yeah. I ended up killing both Sith.
Let's double check the journal. I forgot about that. Wow.
Journal, active quest.
So, Julani, the journal is correct. There you go. So, Candace, you might find worthy opponents once you try. Jolie, just chatting with him, that's all.
Yeah.
Jolie is,
Just kind of cool.
from Zor. What is... There we go, there's a Julani.
Yep. Yeah, I remember we didn't do that. It's a quest.
Oh yes, so you have a destination for the star map. Bastila is just chatting with, well, rescuing Bastila.
Yep, which is the same general area. Mission's brother
is kind of a lost cause.
Yeah, I just don't really want to try and do that.
Signing Nico, we don't care.
Yeah. The soup races, eh. The Giza have been okay.
I guess you don't want to lose your pets.
Oh right, I wanted to give the box to Mata the Hut.
Yeah, you can go do that.
Let's do that.
We'll check what else is on that list. All the way down. Mercenaries, I think you might be able to tell, but I think you're at a point where you're like, you don't want to leak that information.
Yeah.
Karth is talking to Karth.
Yeah, and you
aiding Asha. Who's Asha?
This was remember she mentioned a whole thing, and then I can't lie worth a darn.
Oh, yes. So that was the Sith. So yeah, let's go to
let's go to Tatooine.
I was about to call it Hutta, and I was like, that's not right.
No. Hello, adorable Giza. I actually made my way to the bridge the first try.
Yes, what's on your mind?
First time for everything, right?
You got it.
My God, I've played this game for so long, and I'm only just figuring this out. That's Yavin.
Go to Yavin.
But this is a small space
Go
station.
to Yavin.
But isn't that where the Starforge is? Because it wasn't on the map before.
That's the Starforge system.
Oh, I see. So go to Yavin.
Yeah, go to Yavin. Let's check out Yavin. Have you been there lately?
No.
Go check out Yavin. This was part of a very tiny DLC.
Okay, we might have to turn out. Yeah.
We might need to like. We might luck out.
Let there be no star battles.
But I might also need to do it for just going through the cutscene. Okay, I'm doing it.
Thank you. This is because
Right.
Onion Witch.
This is yeah.
This is because Onion Witch really sucks at this.
Can you hit escape?
Incoming fighters!
Oh my god. Can you hit escape or anything? There we go. I mean, just adjust the screen. Alright, again.
Alt tab?
No, just escape. Dun 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 dun.
If you've come here for professional streaming, it's not gonna work.
Alright, and entering. I need to maneuver a little bit more than I can anyway. Yeah, professional, that would require pay. Yeah, I don't get that. Radar, there's my radar. Whee! There we are. Go on. Make a pass. Oh, that actually hit. There we go.
You do not abolish. Isaac Newton is the deadliest son of a bitch in space. Honestly, that little bit of Mass Effect still has me cracking up. Because, like, that is something that I absolutely do kind of love about a lot of, slightly more hard sci-fi, is that, I mean, some hard sci-fi can drive me absolutely crazy, but that's a little bit I like.
What drives you crazy in hard sci-fi?
Mostly when I'm trying to write it, because the thing is that while I really respect the fact of people who've done their research to the best of their ability to really give a good feeling of an actual setting that makes physical sense based on
You know that place, or that place.
But as someone writing it, I find it hard. I have a tendency of going more towards more like Numenera, fantastic science kind of thing, where it's a little goofier, but it gives me more flexibility in terms of what I can do. I want everything to be consistent, but the fact that I don't have to look up a bunch of equations really makes a difference.
Well, I think the style of hard sci-fi is just make sure that you have enough, and then you make things interesting on your way through.
True, but I feel like also a lot of it involves doing a lot of pre-research, which I like making things up as I go along. It's the same thing when I do like improv and a bunch of other things. Like I like being able to sort of, at least especially for the first draft, just make the crap up. And it helps. If I have to do a ton of research, that's better for like a paper or something, when I'm doing more of a hard outline.
There are a number of hard sci-fi shows and movies that, like, the basis... Okay, was it?
Getting there.
Sorry, I was hearing the beeps and I didn't see. But... Yeah, space station.
Neat design.
Where there are aspects to ground yourselves in a style of reality, but they wave around a lot of the technical stuff to be like, this is now how we are treating part of our setting.
That's fair. It's just, I guess here's the thing, is I love reading that sort of thing. But every time I've tried to write it, it's been an exercise in frustration. Just because of the way I naturally seem to write. So yeah, I think it's just a matter of personal preference. If I find a way to do it, I'd love to, but I have not found a way yet. Yeah, I'm new. Very new. I like the colors on this, the red and the green. I'm trying to save the galaxy from the Sith.
Oh yeah, you're gonna find that out in some of the comics in the future. But yeah, like, I think of Star Wars as actually being a kind of good mix of the sort of fantastic sci-fi with a tinge or two of hard. Generations and Smugglers. What are you doing here? I like him. But yeah, like, but then there's word, I'm suddenly spacing on the name, and it's really sad because it's a very good series. The culture novels. That's it, the culture novels. I love those. They're extremely hard sci-fi, and they're kind of terrifying. They're really good. Those are interesting. So the culture is actually about this... Humanity creates a bunch of... just walk behind this guy. A bunch of supercomputers that are actually smarter than humanity. And they run humanity. They run the culture. And it's basically the most... It is a semi-utopia. And it's this one guy wrote this entire thing of stories about people, like... Was that the one where you were talking about the architecture?
There's a few of those. Okay. I don't think that's... Like
machine-made architectures, but
No, I was talking about Blame. That's Machines Gone Amok. The culture, the minds, which are the computers, are actually fairly intelligent, and they're actually pretty solid. Not many of them go mad. But, that I think is a really good example of hard sci-fi done right, but it's so gosh darn consistent. It kind of... Oh, God.
You have a lot of walking typefaces where we can keep it.
Yes. sorry? Well, I'm trying to message really good. You'd be surprised. Well, they've sent me to Starburst Malak. I do like this because it gives you a hint that, like, yeah, the galaxy's pretty big. Not all news travels.
Yeah, this had a few nice encounters. You've been able to visit it the entire time since you've had a ship. But before we go off to like in-game stuff, I wanted you to have a chance to say hi to this.
No, that's perfectly fair. Why don't you know these things? Oh, you're an inventor. Pardon me. Oh no.
Did you spill?
No, I'm fine. I just, you know when those sneezes happen and then, like, your sinuses kind of shift and you really want to sneeze again, but you don't have a Kleenex?
Go run for it.
Yes, I will be right back, dear listeners, but, I have to blow my snoot. Blow the snoot, blow the snoot.
And bring some more so everyone can hear that you're an elephant. A puffalump and weasel. Wuzzle.
Well, the good thing is it isn't green anymore. Okay.
Like the Rhodian.
Oh yeah, that color would be bad. Who are the Trandoshans? Quick question, are they, we met a bounty hunter one of these, correct?
Of a Trandoshan? I don't think so.
Why are they here? Nice. I'd like to ask you a few questions. Tell me about this system. What was on Yavin 4? Oh, right, XR Kun. Remember reading one of those books. Pretty much everything. Oh, not right now, but I'd like to take a look. Tell me about yourself. Wow, you're long-lived. Why'd you come here? The past is a ghost we live in. Who are the smugglers? Well, do you have anything you'd be willing to sell me? That's cool. Oh, wow. Hot dang, he's good. Wow. Well, these are lovely, but I have no idea if I could use them.
Worry about not having them. Just go ahead and bounce out.
Well, let's go poke things on the station.
I think that's about it. There might be one or two small things, but that's...
I want to take a look at the view.
You may file when ready.
Thankfully, they didn't get to do that, because, you know, rude. Access denied.
There's a fun What If comic where that was the, like, crux of the moment where, like, Luke wasn't able to destroy it, it just damaged the system.
Oh dear.
What? Did it freeze?
It just froze. Oh.
We'll be back.
No!